Guys, what is up? So today I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a couple years. I'm gonna give you all an update on my fly traps and like some Sarracenias that I have that I just got. So first off, here we have, this is a Walmart Venus fly trap. It's very weird. I don't know. I kind of like it because the weird traps, and they're like kind of squared off and they look kind of crunchy, and the teeth are sometimes fused together. But this is like a decent plant. It's divided up a little bit, but next year I'm gonna have to repot it into a bigger pot. So this one looks okay. I like it. It's better. It's a different. Here we have my Dente. It's two random Dente fly traps that I got from my Dente whenever I repotted it in the spring, and these two random typicals that I found whenever I got that plant right here. I just threw them in here, but I know what they both are, so it's no really big deal. The Dentes aren't really doing too good. I don't know, but whatever. The typicals are doing really good, but the Dentes are no problem, because I'll show you why here in a minute. Here's another Walmart fly trap. It's got these really wide petaloils. Petaloils are like the little leaf part before the trap. It's giving me it's nice colored. It's got these really wide petaloils, plenty of like divisions on it. I like this plant. It closes very fast and it's pretty big. Whenever I got it, the traps were about an inch and a half. Here's another Walmart fly trap that I got from Wilmington whenever I went over there to go see wild fly traps and Sarracenia. It's doing okay. It's like a decent clone. It looks fine. It's still got the wide petaloils. I'm wondering, I think they were from this. No, this one came from, it was a cylinder, and this one also came from a cylinder, but this one came from like a cube shaped. I don't know, but these two brands were different. This is a random typical that I got from a grow kit that came with Sarracenia back there. But it's just a small little typical. I might give it away, I might keep it, I don't know, but it's just planted in peat because I didn't feel like, because I just potted it up. It didn't need a repot or nothing. So, it's doing okay. Pot of random small B52s. Oh, there's a weed. It's doing okay. Just it's got these weird deformed traps. And it's like, so there's 4 B52s. There's only 2 really kind of bigger ones, and there's these 2 little small ones. They're growing nice. I took them out of here because they were getting shaded by the bigger B52s that I have, because I got the B52s for, oh, voice crack, for 10 bucks, but it was like 17 plus shipping. So it was not a bad deal. I got some decent plants. They're catching bugs. They're doing real good. But eventually I'll have to repot these, because this is like it's a small pot. It was like a decorational pot. I put some holes in it and I just threw it in there. Not bad. My typicals that I got one year, I think from Lowe's, they're looking kind of flat right now, but that's because I made an accident and I accidentally let this dry out. So it used to have all these really tall like traps, and they were very upright and they were very nice, but I don't know, I accidentally let it dry out. You see like the ends of the traps are pretty crispy, but it's got plenty of divisions, doing really good. At the beginning of the year there was only like 3 or 4 leaves, and they were had really wide petaloils and very small traps, but they were getting a lot of light. Let's see, Dente. This is what I mean when I said I'm not worried about the Dentes. Plenty of divisions, plenty of different kind of plants. I can't wait for spring where I can divide this up, maybe get like a big old colony pot like I have the B52s in. Doing really nice, putting this little pot. They've definitely outgrown it. Probably see some roots down there, but it's doing really good. I think this happened because I think it's because I cut off the flower stalk and it's just everywhere. Or I think Dente just usually does that. Dente is one of those cultivars that just divides a lot and doesn't really get too big unless it decides to. But it's a really nice plant. Got it from Lowe's for only like $5 a couple years ago. I think it's just my 2nd year with it, because these 2 were my only fly traps that I didn't kill during dormancy. So they're doing fine. I got all these because it survived it. My big old pot of B52s. Now this is a very, very nice pot. I really love these B52s. See, they're catching stuff. There's like a grasshopper wing popping out of that one. Even catching like wasps, yellow jackets, flies, stuff like that. And they're a good size. And this is my first year with them. These are still technically like smaller plants, but you see, they're pretty big. My phone's tweaking out, but see, they're decently big. That's about an inch and a half. But yeah, you can see they're starting to go dormant because they're growing their traps close to the ground. We've had a bunch of cool weather come through, like low of like 50 and like high 50s, low 60s. So it's starting to see the colors from all the way back here. I haven't had one get like that deep purple or like deep red yet, but I think that's because the ones that are like that are grown in greenhouses and aren't like grown outside like this, and they don't really catch many bugs, but mine catch plenty of bugs. Before we get into the Sarracenia, last fly trap, we have King Henry. I love my King Henry. I love this cultivar. I've been wanting one of these for a long time, ever since I got fly traps. It's doing really nice. It's giving me some taller ones, but during spring, they were like up here. They were really tall, very nice. Lots of weird patterns in the traps with the colors. I can get to focus. But it's really nice. It's just kind of weird and wonky right now. I don't know. I don't have aphids. I sprayed it down. I gave it a repot. Didn't dry out, but it's just acting really weird, but it's still catching stuff. So that's good, I guess. I'm gonna put it back here. So now we have, I don't know. I'm not a very big Sarracenia person. I don't know much about Sarracenia. But this is either a lotta or something else. I don't know. But it has like these real like hooded pictures that connect. But I know it's not like a flava or anything like that. That might be one of my gold pictures in the future. Give me these new pictures. But I think because it's a late season plant, a lotta is. That's why it's perking up a lot. These are the spring pictures where it was very cold and very cool. I don't know what these little black dots are, but I took one of them off. That's what that little hole is right there. I think they might be like nectar or something. These plants are doing really good. They're real pretty. And I need to pull that rhizome up. And this just has peat moss because I didn't want to disturb it, because it looked like it was doing really good whenever I first got it and I put it in the peat. But it's still growing. It's giving me plenty of pictures. I think I had this cultivar whenever I had my very first Sarracenia. This was with that little one right there. So maybe in a couple years it'll get to a decent size, but nope, I don't know. Hoping to not kill it. I'm not a very big Sarracenia person. But finally, this is one Sarracenia that I've been really wanting for a long time. It's like the perfect beginner Sarracenia. Oh, two hands. Sarracenia purpurea. And I know it's not really sought after. It's not really rare, but I found this in Lowe's in a death cube. And this picture, this little green picture right here, it already had that, and there was two, this one right here and that one right there were the only pictures it had on it. But it's given me some good pictures. They're small. They're smaller than like all these other ones, but they're doing good. I've always wanted a purpurea to go with my fly traps because I know they're a lot hardier than most of the other Sarracenia. I don't know how cold tolerant they are. I know I've heard that they're very, very cold tolerant, but you know, at least I got one now. I'm hoping it'll get big maybe in the next couple years. I'm also looking at trying to get some filiformis sundews, which like the threadleaf sundews that like grow up, because there's been a bunch of mosquitoes. You can see the tray's empty because I emptied it out earlier. There's been like a lot of mosquitoes, and I'm feeling like the Drosera will help that a lot and help keep those down or eat a couple, because it kind of sucks whenever I'm coming down here to check on them and I get destroyed by mosquitoes. But yeah, that's all the fly trap stuff. Let me go show you what else I did. So if you all remember, a couple years back I got some free sundews with my, I think it was Spectabilis Mira. I repotted it and it was doing really good. It gave me some little babies. It gave me some seedlings. So yeah, I repotted it. I divided it most of the way, and I got 4 little babies. I'm gonna wait till these get older and give one to my neighbor, my Nana. man, I'm gonna probably sell these. And I also have some seedlings. And I know sundews are like the weeds of carnivorous plants, but I'm still proud of that. You can see, oh, it's like a little baby right there. There's another one right there, and that's about it. But the rest of it's moss. But yeah. So I have some sundew seedlings and divisions. So yeah, maybe I'm hoping one day, whenever these flower, there's gonna be sundews. Oh, so there's gonna be like sundews everywhere. I might actually take some of these seeds and put it up there in the bog garden, and see if they do good there. So yeah, and FYI, if you're wondering why I keep the fly traps in a cage or like a crate, it's because the past time I had fly traps out on my balcony, something actually came out and get in one of my really big bog gardens and took out a lot of my random typicals that I had. And a lot of people like fly traps around my neighborhood, so that's why there's a lock on it. Go live. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.